If you want to make extra money from home in the evenings but you don't know where to actually start, then this video is for you. Wasting hours on side hustles that don't pay is exhausting and discouraging. This video is going to help you with some easy to follow practical steps that you can start using right away. Make sure you stay tuned because I'll break it down for you step by step so you can get started today. So before we get started, can I ask one small favour? If you like what I do here, can you please hit the subscribe button? That keeps me energised to bring you more videos. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Let's begin with step number 1, which is to use AI to offer simple freelancing services on marketplaces even with zero experience. If you want to make some extra income in the evenings, you can start by just offering simple AI assisted freelancing services because this will remove the need for having any advanced skills and help you to begin fairly quickly. So if you only have just 1 to 2 hours available after work, you can use platforms like Fiverr.com, Upwork.com and peopleperhour.com because these kind of websites already have buyers who are actively searching for quick and affordable services. So if you don't know what to offer, you can actually start with high demand beginner services like writing product descriptions or social media captions or even basic email copy, because these are the kind of tasks that AI tools can support very easily. So if you struggle with confidence, you can actually use tools like ChatGPT to help you generate a first draft. And you can use an app like Grammarly to polish it because this will improve the quality and help to reduce any mistakes that are made. Now, if you want a clear starting point, you can just pick one service, create a very simple listing on a website like Fiverr.com, and just focus on completing small tasks very efficiently because this will help you to build some momentum fairly quickly. So if you do find it hard to choose a profitable service, you can actually start by just researching demand directly on websites like Fiverr.com because this will show you exactly what people are actively buying right now. So if you just type phrases like Instagram captions or product descriptions or video creation into the search bar, you can likely see the autocomplete suggestions because these actually reflect real buyer searches on these websites. Now, if you want to validate your idea, you can just open the top listings and just check how many reviews they actually have because this will actually indicate consistent demand. So if you are a bit unsure what makes a good listing, you can study the structure of the top gigs because this will help you to model your own offer more effectively. If you don't want to overcomplicate things from the very start, you can just choose services that are repeatable and very quick to deliver because this will actually suit evening work better. So if you want to create your service very quickly, you can actually use Canva to design a very simple gig image because this will make your listing look more professional without you needing any design skills. If you don't know what to write in your description, you can use ChatGPT to generate a very clear outline and then just edit it to sound more natural and more humanized because this will both save time and improve the clarity as well. Now, if you want to get better results, you can include keywords like fast delivery or beginner friendly or even something like deliver quicker than 12 hours because this will help your listings appear in the search results as well. So if you are setting your price, you can start low at $5 to $10 because this will help you to get your first few orders and your first few reviews. So you want to just start very low as you can. Now, if you want to stand out a bit more, you can actually offer a bonus like 1 or 2 free revisions because this will help to reduce the buyer hesitation when you are just getting started. So if you are a bit worried about delivering quality work, you can use a simple workflow that keeps things consistent because this will reduce your stress and help you to improve the results. If you actually receive an order, you can first clarify the client's needs in one message because this will prevent any misunderstandings. And if you want to complete tasks a bit quicker, you can actually draft content using ChatGPT and then just refine it manually because this will keep your work original and more useful to your clients. So if you are actually working with text, you can just run it through Grammarly or even the Hemingway editor because this will improve the readability and the accuracy of the written content. If you follow this kind of process each and every time, you will likely find it a bit easier to deliver work quickly and more confidently. Now, if you struggle to stay consistent after a long day, you can actually set a fixed 1 hour working block each evening because This will make the process more manageable and more realistic for you. If you want to stay more organised, you can use Notion or even Trello to track tasks, because this will help you to see what needs to be done at a quick glance. So if you only accept small, quick jobs, you can actually avoid any burnout, because this will keep your workload under control. Now, if you want to build a simple habit, you can actually treat this like a short routine rather than a second job, because this will feel easier to maintain for you. So if you stick to this kind of structure, you can steadily increase your output without feeling overwhelmed. Now, if you find that you are not getting orders at the very start, you can actively send proposals on Upwork.com, because this will increase your chances of actually landing your first client. If you don't actually know what to say, you can just write a short, very clear message explaining how you will solve the client's problems, because this will make your offer more appealing to your potential clients. Now, if you want to improve the response rates that you get, you can actually personalize each message based on the job description, because this will show effort and attention. Now, if you are consistent with applications, you can actually likely see results within just a few days, because many clients are simply looking for some quick help and some quick wins. Now, if you keep refining your approach, you're likely to improve your success rate over time as well. So, if you want to increase your earnings a bit more without actually working more hours, you can actually bundle your services into simple packages, because this will raise your average order value. So let's just say that you offer 5 captions for $20. Instead of one for just $3 to $4, you can earn more per client, because this encourages larger purchases. So if you want to upsell a bit more effectively, you can actually offer simple add-ons like faster delivery or even extra revisions, because this will give clients more flexible options. If you notice repeat clients, you can actually offer them ongoing work packages as well, because this will create more stable income for you. Now, if you just focus on value rather than just price, you can actually grow your income fairly steadily. So if you want to avoid some common mistakes, you can just focus on consistency and realistic expectations, because this will keep you moving forward. If you expect instant results, you may feel a bit discouraged, because freelancing platforms often take a bit of time to build up some traction. Now, if you don't fully rely on AI without editing, you can actually maintain high quality, because clients will actually expect some human level understanding. And if you just keep improving your skills using free YouTube tutorials or even blog posts, you can actually stay competitive, because the market evolves very quickly, especially with AI. Now, if you commit to working consistently for just 2 to 3 weeks, you can likely see your first few results and build from there, because small daily actions will actually compound into some good income for you. Let's now move on to step number 2, which is to offer AI-powered resume and CV optimization services for job seekers. If you want to make some extra money in the evenings, you can actually start by offering AI-powered CV and resume optimization services, because this will actually solve a real problem that people are actively paying to fix. Now, if you are aware that many job seekers are struggling to actually get job interviews, you can actually use this gap to offer a simple service that improves their chances, because this will make your offer valuable. So if you don't know where to actually begin, you can start on platforms like Fiverr.com, Upwork.com, or even on LinkedIn, because this will connect you with people who are actively looking for this type of help. Now, if you want a simple offer, you can create a simple service like the following. I will rewrite your CV for ATS systems. That's a simple offer that you can model, because many companies today are actually using automated screening tools. Now, if you just focus on helping people get those job interviews, you will likely find it a bit easier to attract paying clients. So if you struggle with writing strong CVs, you can actually use AI tools like ChatGPT or Resume.io, because this will help you to generate professional content fairly quickly. Now, if you want better results, you can just ask ChatGPT to do something like the following. Rewrite this CV for a marketing job using strong action verbs. So there's a simple prompt that you can use to improve a CV. And this will actually produce more targeted outputs. Now, if you don't want generic results, you can actually personalize each CV that you work with based on the job description, because this will help to increase the relevance as well. So if you actually use an app like Grammarly to refine the grammar and the clarity, you can actually deliver very polished documents because this improves the professionalism as well. Now, if you follow this type of process, you can actually create high quality CVs even without having any prior experience. Now, if you want to find some clients fairly quickly, you can just search LinkedIn job posts or even just use platforms like Indeed. This is a well-known job posting board because this will show you people actively applying for different job roles. Now, if you do notice someone posting something like looking for work, you could just message them offering CV help because this creates a direct opportunity for you. Now, if you don't know what to actually say, you can just keep your message very simple and very helpful because this will actually increase the response rate. Now, if you actually reach out to multiple people every evening, you can likely generate some interest within just a few days or maybe a week. Now, if you stay consistent with this outreach, you can actually build a steady stream of clients over time. So if you are just setting up your service, you can actually create a clear process because this will help you to work faster and deliver more consistent results for your clients. So if you actually receive a CV, you can first review it and identify any weak areas because this helps you to better understand what actually needs to be fixed. If you actually use ChatGPT to rewrite sections like the summary or even the experience, you can actually improve the clarity and the impact that it will make because this makes the CV much stronger. So if you actually format the final version using Canva or Microsoft Word templates, you can actually create a very clean and modern layout because this improves the readability as well. Now, if you deliver both a PDF and an editable file, you can actually provide extra value because clients may want to make some additional changes later. Now, if you want to increase your income from here, you can actually bundle services like CV writing, cover letters, and even LinkedIn profile optimization, because this will actually raise your overall earnings per client that you work with. Now, if you use tools like Teal or JobScan to actually check keyword matching, you can actually improve the ATS performance because this increases interview chances as well. Now, if you actually want to avoid common mistakes like copying AI text without doing any editing, you can maintain high quality because clients will actually expect some personalized results. And if you just keep improving your skill set by studying successful CV examples online, you can actually stay fairly competitive because hiring trends tend to change. Now, if you commit to offering this service consistently in the evenings, you can actually build a fairly reliable and a practical income stream because job seekers always need some additional help. Let's now move on to step number 3, which is to build a simple AI-powered print-on-demand store, sell custom designs without holding any stock. If you want to make some extra income in your evenings, you can actually start a print-on-demand store using AI-generated designs because this will actually let you sell products without buying any inventory up front. Now, if you are a bit short on time, you can focus on simple products like t-shirts, tote bags, or even mugs, because these types of items are very easy to design and popular all year round. So if you don't know where to actually set up your store, you can actually use platforms like Etsy, Shopify, or even Redbubble, because this will actually handle the payments and the product listings for you. Now, if you want to create some designs very quickly, you can use different AI tools like Midjourney or even DALL-E or even Canva's AI image generator, because these types of apps will generate artwork based on simple prompts that you use with these AI tools. Now, if you just keep your designs very niche focused, you're likely going to find it a bit easier to attract buyers looking for specific interests. So if you do struggle with design ideas, you can just start by researching trending niches on Etsy or even on Pinterest, because this will actually show you what people are already actually buying. If you just type in phrases like funny gym shirts or even dog lover mugs, you can actually identify some popular themes because this reflects the current demand. Now, if you want to create a design using this, you can just prompt the AI with something like minimalist black and white gym quotes. So there's an example you can use, because this will actually produce a very usable concept. So if you don't want to rely fully on AI, you can actually edit designs in Canva, because this will help you to adjust the text, change the colors, and even the layout if you want to. If you just refine your designs before you actually upload them, you can actually see better results because the quality really does matter. Now, if you want to connect your designs to some real products, you can just use print-on-demand services like Printful or Printify or even Gelato, because this will actually handle the printing and the shipping automatically for you. Now, if you just link these services to Etsy or even Shopify, you can actually automate order fulfillment because products are created only after generating a sale. If you want to actually go ahead and set this up, you can create an account. Just choose a simple product, upload your design, and then just write a simple description because this completes the listing process. So if you price your product correctly, you can actually include a profit margin while staying fairly competitive because pricing actually affects sales. If you keep your listings very clear and very simple, you will likely find it a bit easier to manage your store. Now, if you find it hard to get some actual traffic, you can actually optimize your product titles for SEO and descriptions using SEO related keywords because this will help your listings appear in the search results as well. Now, if you don't know what keywords to actually use, you can use tools like eRank or Everbee because this will actually show you popular search terms on Etsy right now. And if you include phrases like funny dog t-shirt or even something like motivational gym mug, you can actually match what buyers are searching for because this improves the online visibility. So if you upload multiple designs consistently, you can actually increase your chances of being discovered because more listings means more opportunities. If you actually stay consistent, you can build momentum over time. If you only have limited time in the evenings, you can just batch your work into simple steps because this will make the process a bit more manageable. If you spend just one evening creating designs, another uploading listings, and another evening actually researching trends, you can actually stay well organized because each task has a very clear focus. If you just use tools like Notion or even Trello, you can actually track your progress because this keeps everything well structured for you. So if you avoid trying to do everything at once, you will likely find it a bit easier to stay more consistent. If you build a simple routine, you can grow your store steadily without feeling very overwhelmed. If you want to avoid some common mistakes, you could just focus on originality and niche targeting because this will help you to stand out in a crowded market. If you copy designs or trends exactly, you can actually face competition or copyright issues because many designs are actually protected. So you want to keep that in mind. If you rely only on one product, you can actually limit your income potential because variety actually attracts more buyers. If you actually test different niches like pets, fitness, or even hobbies, you can actually discover what will actually sell because demand usually varies. Now, if you stay consistent and just keep improving your designs, you can actually build a reliable stream of passive income over time because each product can continue selling without any extra effort. Wow, that's it for this one. Now, if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start building your own online business and creating new income streams, take the next step now. Click the link below in the description or in the top pinned comment where you can find some free guides and some free resources to help you get started right away with building your own digital business and new income. These free resources will teach you step by step how to actually set up and create your own digital business and new online income streams as well. So I know these free resources will be very helpful for you. So don't wait, take action today. You can go and click the link below in the description and the pinned comment and start your journey right now. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for new videos. It really does energize me to create more content for you. Thank you very much indeed. And if you want to connect on social, you can find me on LinkedIn and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.